Bruins season opener tonight too. Yeah, it makes your head spin. I think we looked at the calendar, saw this a couple weeks ago, and said, "Oh boy."
So
it's great. It's exciting, and yeah, it should be a great night, especially if these teams go 3 for 3.
Oh, forget it.
I mean, boy, that'd be something.
Do you think that Chris Sale can do that tonight for the Red Sox or this afternoon?
I do. I've enjoyed so much watching this guy pitch this year, and he said yesterday at his press conference that he'll 3 days rest, 5 days rest, 200 pitch, whatever the heck they want him to do, he will throw until his arm falls off, which just tells you the mentality of that guy. So it should be great. And he's facing Justin Verlander, who's always a Cy Young candidate too. So it's going to be a great matchup for Game 1.
It's incredible that Chris Sale has never thrown a pitch in the playoffs, never in the postseason.
Yeah, it is incredible. It is, but I think he is a guy that's built for it, just with his mentality and the way he throws. And it's going to be fun to watch him tonight.
Well, let's talk about tonight's game down in Tampa Bay and the Patriots. I was saying earlier today, I would say that this is probably the closest thing to a must-win game the Patriots have had in the regular season in, I can't remember when, maybe a decade?
Yeah.
Am I overstating that?
It's very intriguing. It's very intriguing because 2 and 3 is not something the Patriots do, and especially the way that they've been doing it too. I mean, this past Sunday, I mean that was a mess out there in the secondary. It was a mess. They are right now. They've given up the most yards on defense in the NFL, most total yards.
So on paper, they're the worst defense in the league, right?
Terrible.
They're worst in terms of yards given up, and they're second worst in terms of points per game. I think Indianapolis is worse in points per game. Those are obviously not good stats to have to your name. And the crazy thing is, you see the imbalance with this team right now because the team, or the offense in the NFL that has gained the most yards is the Patriots offense. So there was a great imbalance with this team right now, and they've got to figure it out, and they got to figure it out fast too. And they haven't had much time to do it this week. It's been 3 days,
right.
4 days, and
quick
here we are.
turnaround.
Yeah, it is. But I think the thing that's beneficial to a week like this is that, and Duron Harmon and Devin McCourty and the guys in the secondary were saying this week, since it's 3 days of preparation. The guys aren't putting on the pads. They're not hitting each other hard. They're not good because all they have to worry about is game planning and just resting up, too, because it's a quick turnaround. And the guys in the secondary have taken that opportunity with walkthroughs and without having to hit each other and do all that kind of stuff. In terms of communication, they want to fix those things. They want to be in the right spots. They want to focus on that. And that's what they've been saying they've been doing this week with the practices they've had. So it could be a benefit to those guys. So
now I've heard conflicting reports even just this morning about Gronk. Is he limited tonight or is he full on tonight?
Well, he popped up on the injury report yesterday with a thigh injury, so that was a little strange. But he's listed as questionable. When they're listed as questionable, I think there's usually a good chance that somebody plays, unless this thing is something that has just popped up and something happened in practice that we didn't see.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was, like I said, it's been walkthroughs all week, so hopefully nothing happened, because that's your worst nightmare. He doesn't even have the pads on and he gets hurt. But listed as questionable. I think he'll play, but we'll see. So even though the Patriots are 2-2, it's hard to pick on the offense. It's hard to score 30 points and lose. Like their 2 points, the two losses were with 27 points and 30 points. Yeah, I mean, the offense is gaining yards and scoring, and it's just amazing at this age that Tom Brady has that on his shoulders right now, and it could be another shootout tonight. If the secondary doesn't figure it out, we could see another shootout tonight, because Jameis Winston is a good young quarterback in this league. He's got good receivers to throw to. He's got good running back. I mean, it could be another shootout tonight.
Well, yeah, and the Tampa Bay defense is banged up too, right?
Right.
They've got banged up linebackers and safeties.
Doubtful for the game. Levante David's doubtful for the game, so they could be missing a couple of parts there. So, And that's what usually happens with Thursday Night Football, too, is that, the game plans are installed so quickly and the turnaround is so quickly that these defenses go out there and they seem sort of lethargic. They seem tired, and the offenses just go out there. We saw it with the Rams and 49ers a couple of weeks ago. So could see that again. But the amazing thing is you've got the quarterback right now that is at the top of his game still at 40 years old, and the offense is playing well. They'll be missing Rex Burkhead again tonight. He's already been ruled out. But, putting up all those points, it's just amazing.
I'm afraid to even ask, but what do you think? Are they winning tonight or what?
I think they are.
Yeah,
I think they are. And I think this secondary is going to come around. It's been ugly so far. The numbers don't look good. But there's just too many veteran, talented guys back there. When's the last time we talked about Devin McCourty having a bad game or two? I mean, the guy is just Mr. Consistent for the Patriots. These guys, and a lot of these guys have won a Super Bowl. I mean, Malcolm Butler hasn't been awful. He hasn't been. It's just been the whole secondary has been out of place and been giving up big plays. Once they figure these things out, once Stephon Gilmore, the new guy who's getting paid a lot of money, figures some of these things out, I think their talent is going to come through. I think they should be a strength of this defense. You were hoping that going into the season, but I think they will at some point figure things out. Maybe it is tonight. Maybe they took the time this week to figure out those issues, and I do think the Patriots will walk away with a win tonight.
All right, there he is, ABC 6 Sports Director Nick Coit with a prediction of a Patriots win. We'll keep our fingers crossed. We want to pay more than 87 cents for a coffee tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing around here. It's like you're thinking about the football game, but also, hello, guys, coffee.
Nick Coit, thank you so much. Have a great night
You
watching that
too,
game
guys.
tonight.
Enjoy.
It is 8:55. Our Patriots preview is brought to you by Barrett's Ale House in Fall River on Fun 107.